A famed French entomologist by the name Jean-Henri Faber conducted a series of experiments on some processionary caterpillars, so named because they follow each other, forming a never-ending cycle. He wrote several books on entomology. At one particular experiment, he decided to put some flower pot in the middle of the procession with the delicacies of these insects. They could smell the food. They could sense the food. But they continued going round and round and round, believing they were approaching the food. 7 days later, they all dropped dead out of exhaustion and starvation. Why? Because they confused motion with meaning. They confused activities with accomplishment. They confused processes with results. They confused good stories with deliverables. Busy, busy, busy. But year in, year out, we never take stock of where we are going. Our lives are full of activities, but they don't converge towards a given purpose. I don't know what brought you here tonight, but there's a likelihood there's one of you sensing you've gone a full cycle. The handwriting is on the wall. The warning signs are clear. You perhaps sense your life is a contrast. You try to make some positive changes in your life, but you settle back to your old habits. Past New Year resolutions haven't worked for you. Some old habits strangle your progress. You sense you're in a dead end. You're marked timing. You're in a vicious cycle. And now you desire to break from this cycle and make some progress. Come out 2017 and take charge of your life. There is something painful about entrusting your life to someone, and then he betrays what he promised you. And then you end up in a marriage that is in a cycle of conflict. Day in, day out, week after week, month after month, you're solving conflicts. There's no longer bliss or spice in your marriage. The promise was let down. Or perhaps you're single in our midst, and you've gone for several dates, but you've been played over and over and over again. No one is committing, despite giving them an opportunity to date you. You are now getting exhausted with this vicious cycle, and you desire to break off from the emotional roller coaster. Or maybe you're in our midst tonight, and you're no longer excited about your place of work. It has become a monotonous routine. You don't look forward to your office desk. There is nothing more frustrating than reaching the end of the journey and you don't get satisfied. Working for so many years, you get for what you worked, but you don't get fulfilled. Or maybe you could be in our midst, and you've been an obvious candidate of job loss. Every time they are doing mergers, layoffs, downsizing, you are the most likely candidate to be kicked away. And you're wondering, why me? Why do they leave the rest? Or perhaps you're in our midst, and you're dead broke than you'd care to admit. You're in a financial vicious cycle. You've tried to fix the situation through anything you know how. You've looked for a job. You've tried to run a business, partnerships. You've tried to do supplies in government or corporate organizations. You've even tried to venture in rare ventures like mining and rearing quails. You even tried to gamble your way to the top by going to the ever-increasing casinos, but nothing doing. At the meantime, younger people are joining the labor market, and they seem to be doing far better than you're doing. And you're here seated tonight. What's wrong with me, oh Lord? Where did I drop the ball? Where did I go wrong? Is there hope for me?